You must grasp how professional progression occurs in the real world if you don't want to wind up in a dead-end position. People have no notion how to advance in their careers, what to search for, or how to make things happen for themselves. It's a pity because there are a lot of highly hardworking but misguided people out there. Hello and welcome to Luxsio. In this video, we'll discuss the stages of modern career development and we'll help you have a better idea of how to organize your professional life. But before we begin, click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss out on more of our awesome videos. Let's break down and understand the steps you must go through. We think this is the best strategy to improve your profession. So let's start with the first stage. Congrats on your new job! This is where you follow the instructions and focus on completing one activity at a time. This is the stage at which everyone begins, and it is also the one at which many people remain for 5 or more years. It could be an entry-level role or your first few months with the organization in some situations. You obey the rules, do as you're instructed, and gradually become accustomed to the entire organization, completing your probation period if your employer has one. At this point, the value you add is equal to the cost of replacing you, and you're the most replaceable position right now. This is the moment to learn everything you can about the organization and how to perform your duties well, so you must demonstrate your dependability. Many people get trapped here either because they don't want to or because they don't know how to move up the ladder. They anticipate the promotion to arrive out of nowhere and be granted entirely on the basis of their good performance. If they don't obtain the promotion, they embark on a process known as job hopping, in which they take on 10 new positions over the course of a few years in the hopes of receiving a wage boost each time. It might work a few times, but it's not a good look for potential employers, and it's also not a smart way to grow your career. This brings us to the second stage, the problem solver. Without anyone peering over your shoulder, this is where you can improve, identify, and solve problems. It's the point at which you start taking action and responsibility for your actions. You know how things are done and can do them better. You can make some processes go more smoothly. You can correct problems and prevent them from occurring again. You still have your core responsibilities, but now you have the opportunity to raise your worth. The impact of your solutions and the problems they tackle determine the value you bring to the table. This is the point at which others start to notice you and your work begins to be recognized. The bigger and more intricate problems you can solve, the quicker you'll be able to proceed into the following stage. So the first two stages are the most typical and straightforward. Things are going to get a lot more difficult from here on out, and nobody instructs you what to do. Stage 3. Learner. This is where you develop new talents on your own to help the organization grow while also attracting crucial individuals. You now have a budget to work with, as well as a greater number of obligations, and you begin to take on more managerial responsibilities. The transition from stage 2 to stage 3 is the most difficult because you must reinvent yourself. You're no longer a cog in a machine. The company's objectives become your objectives as well. Your vision and the company's vision must be in sync. You understand that what is best for the company in the long run, and your actions reflect that. You understand what has to be done, how it should be done, and who should be hired to do it, because the influence of your work is felt throughout the firm. This is when your worth begins to scale. You always know where you need to be and what you need to do. If you don't, you'll have to figure it out on your own. This is when the most crucial skill, learning how to learn, comes into play. If your company is launching a new product, you're already planning the launch campaign at this point. If your company lands a new client, you're already developing that support team. Your activities are a reflection of the corporation. You don't have a timetable anymore. Instead, you have a to-do list that you made yourself and must complete. This is where you prove yourself as a useful member of the team and people need you around. It's a step in the game's progression toward completion. You must prepare yourself because either you will succeed and advance to stage 4 or you will revert to stage 2. Stage 4. Executive. This is what Stage 3 prepared you for. You'd proven yourself capable by completing Stage 3 successfully. You made the plans, you carried them out, you started and managed numerous projects at the same time, and you are extremely valuable to the organization. In fact, you're one of the biggest income generators. The company will suffer a significant loss if you are not present. You've learned everything there is to know, which means you understand that learning never truly ends, and it's been ingrained in your life. Because learning is a natural part of everyday life, you may not even realize you're doing it. You see lessons everywhere around you and pick the ones that are relevant to you and your company. They'll be the most valued. Trends, upcoming projects, and possibilities are all on your radar, and you're fully capable of capitalizing on them while the CEO is in charge of the vision. You're the one in charge of bringing that vision to life. You have every instrument at your disposal and unlimited authority. Stage 5. Partner. It is the highest and most difficult position. Aside from the CEO, you design and construct entire teams for new revenue sources that earn at least twice your annual compensation. Your worth is limitless. You develop new goods, grow into new markets, and have a direct impact on the company's valuation. You may take the company from $10 million to $100 million on your own. You are consulted by other businesses. You are a member of the elite group of top performers. You're the most sought after and rarest of the group. Your worth is whatever you ask for since you can back it up with your current knowledge and skill set. So we hope we've helped you break down all the hard parts that could aid you in advancing your career. What are the things that you'll be working on from this day forward when it comes to your career? Let's have a conversation in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more valuable and inspiring content like this. We'll see you next time.